Hello, everyone. I'm Alpa Shah, your host for this podcast show. This podcast is all about bringing together all the inspiring voices around us. So, join me as we explore new ideas, real stories, and everything that sparks creativity and growth. With a note of real stories and new ideas, today I'm super excited to welcome our special guest, Komal Shah. She is a global pioneer in Indian classical arts for wellness. She is also awarded with lots of awards from government and private institutions. She is promoting Indian classical dance as a wellness therapy. Also, she is nominated for Padma Shri for the year 2026. That's really very nice, Komal. Means it's a proud moment for me to, say about you like you're a awardee for the Padma Shri nominated. That's really nice. So, guys, with this curiosity, let's welcome Komal and hear more such interesting things from her. Welcome, Komal, to our show.
Thank you. Namaste to everyone, and I'm very grateful and honored to be in this on this platform, creating value to people's life, India in India and out of India as well.
So that's a small contribution to, get along with everyone who is watching us and from different part of the world. And, they should not miss what is, our culture or what is people are doing in our country. So that's not a small contribution. So, Komal, when I was talking about this thing, so, tell me one thing. Our viewers also would like to know what is Natya therapy. Can you show some insights from that?
So basically, Natya therapy comes from the word Natya Shastra, and I have taken Natya and therapy because it is a Pancham Veda which is already written in our Vedas. The Pancham Veda is the Natya Veda, and this Veda talks about all the rules and regulations and different principles of how body and mind synergy happens and how you one can achieve the equilibrium in physically, mentally, and spiritually. How body and mind together can help to evolve spiritually, and also it also talks about how our Vedas are rich in culture, and we already have it in India. So through this beautiful Natya Shastra, which is which was that time created by Lord Brahma and given to Bharat Muni, how he created this entire modality, a shastra, where he added structured movements, guided movements. He added ragas, lay, tal, meter, mudras, hastas, different forms of body postures and rhythm. And he created a created a different way of art of living through how music and dance can invoke those different kinds of belief systems at your subconscious level, which helps you to live a very healthy lifestyle, physically and mentally. So basically, Natya therapy is all about it's an amalgamation of hasta mudras, postures, music, rag, lay, tal, 108 karanas, which we call in classical dance forms, which includes also breath work, meditation, uh, integrating new belief systems in your subconscious mind, how release work and integration happens at a subconscious level together, and even how music has an impact on your body, in your mind, in your hormones, at your energy and emotions, and your different moods, and even activation of left and right brain hemispheres. So it's a beautiful modality where you can physically we have all seven bodies, our bodies made of different tattvas. We have seven bodies, so all taking all this in consideration, how one can integrate this whole modality and create a healthy lifestyle. And we all have it in our country, and I'm just using that and creating it and creating a value to the society by just giving it back to the society.
So
So
that's
natya
something.
therapy,
Yeah. So
so
that's
natya
some.
therapy in short, sorry. So natya therapy in short is just a beautiful medium to channelize body mind synergy.
So that's really something a new thing for me because we always, love music. We hear music and we dance. We sometimes, say, "Okay, okay, fine. I feel very good when I dance. I always get sync with my thoughts or my emotions balanced, everything. I get, I get different energy or maybe a different peace after dance and all. But today, in detail, this call as a therapy, it's something, a very deeply connected with the therapy, means it's a word of therapy. So that therapy is how it sync with your complete tattvas which you mentioned. Our body is made with so a lot of this thing, and that how it gets linked and synced with it. It's something different. I came to know, at least I knew, but not in detail as you are expert in this, so you know well. So and that what you have told us, it's like, different insight for this me, at least. I'm sure our viewers also have this new learning for them as a natya is a therapy. Yeah, you just mentioned sometime back in your conversation that it's a balance left and right brain. Okay. So can you just explain in a simple words how in simple terms how this mention relate to with our left and right brain?
So left and a balance of left and right brain is because like our beautiful this beautiful instrument, our body is always it's divided into two. Like if you see, we have two ears, two eyes, two nostrils, two hands, two feet. We have two brain hemispheres, which is called logical brain, creative brain, logical mind, creative mind, right brain, left brain, feminine, masculine. You can even say that Ida Nadi, Pingla Nadi, those who understand yogic science, we always inhale and we exhale. So everything is created and in a beautiful way, where which the whole idea is to understand the word balance, to understand how to balance, how to be in reality and still be created with connected with the creator, how to be logical and creative at the same time, how to give and receive in complete balance. So everything is about giving, receiving, logically thinking, logically creating something logical, balancing your left brain and right brain. Everything is all about creating a moment of balance where you experience a complete connection with the divine. So when your body is in complete balanced state of mind, when you are in a complete balanced state, when your left and right brain is balanced, your your feminine and masculine is balanced, your giving and receiving is balanced, your Ida Nadi and Pingla Nadi is breath is going in a particular rhythm. That is what is the whole idea, to be in connection with the divine. That is where your whole nadi, your third nadi, is connected to the divine. That is the moment we like we vibrate at a particular energy, which is called, which supposing like say it X energy, and our dreams and goals are at the triple X energy. But we want to manifest that triple X energy. We want to be on that vibrating with that particular frequency of triple X energy. So to bring our and vibrations and frequency to that energy is about how to balance the left and right side of your body. So, and being that triple X energy, that is where you manifest your goals. You attract what you want in your life. Like we have four dimensions: body, mind, emotions, and energy. So, body has to be involved, mind has to be completely organized, energy is already involved because your body is involved, and you have to be completely in sync with your emotions. So, when all these four things are aligned to your particular goal, you are going to manifest exactly what you want in your life. So, balancing left brain and right brain, the whole understanding of activation of those both the sides of your body and activating your left and right is all about involving the both the sides of the body. And dance one of the beautiful modality to create this involvement is a movement. So when you see a classical dance performance, you will always see a right side, a person performing on the right side and the left side. It will never be on one side. It will be always balanced with the right and the left. So when you're doing the both side, the body is involved, is getting involved with the both the sides. That's where the balancing is always happening. So we use footwork, we use mudras, we use postures, we use movements, we use breath work. So everything together is an amalgamation, and that's where we are balancing the logical side and the creative side, your masculine and feminine. Even we use these techniques with students, with kids, especially when they are having issues with subjects like grammar, math, and all. That is because they are right brain and the left brain is not as active as the right brain. So we work with the left brain by footwork, by different mudras, by breathing exercise, by meditations, by different postures, different movements where kids would love to do it in a beautiful rhythm. So that's where the whole body and mind synergy is happening, and automatically the left brain is getting activated. And that's where you will, and definitely they see different kinds of results in their performances because they can understand the left side is the logical side. So math and everything is logics. So they see that the left brain gets activated, and that's where the logic sense in their energy is increases, and it shows a difference in their day-to-day life. So
So
the
my
whole
next question,
idea
you
is that
already Yeah, so my next question, you already clear that, can children also get this benefit in their
yeah,
difficulties and all, which you have already cleared how help children to activate their left brain with the, logical things as a maths and everything is a very logical. So that's really nice,
even a
that, yeah, so that's really
lot of
nice
so
uh,
lot
that,
of things such as people who have learning disabilities also, it really works very good with them also. People who
yeah.
kids who are already mentally challenged, or they are having learning disabilities, or they are autistics, I work with those kind of children also, dyslexia and all, which helps them to use this beautiful technique through which they can activate their left brain.
That's really nice that, because I was wondering if this Natya therapy is only for the normal people because they can easily get relate to that or they can easily sync with that, they can easily adapt the things. But when you're mentioning
Yeah.
that, you work with the autistic kids or the slow learners or the mentally retarded who can, difficult for them to survive in day-to-day routines, but how you and your Natya therapy is helping to survive in with the common people and the routine life. That's really very wonderful. I'm just impressed and I'm feeling very, this thing. Okay, such things is so beautiful. We just not counting that or we are just not at least, thought that way, the way you are thinking. So hats off. It's really very nice that, because when you see surrounding, you find a lot of people who are suffering with a lot of difficulties who survive in their day-to-day life, especially the mentally retarded or the autistic. This Natya therapy, amazing. I really loved it. So now, this Natya therapy which you're talking about, could this therapy eventually, be integrated into schools? Because when we are talking about the kids, so could be this, integrated into schools and education system worldwide?
Yeah, so this is very good for I feel that this should be a part of their lifestyles, where especially kids at the age of 7 to 14, when they are in that particular age, when they are connected to their sensuality, they're connected to their hormones, and they're connecting to their own self. Their hormones are getting developed, puberty, menstrual, all this is happening, and that is the time they're understanding their own self-worth. They're acknowledging who they are as a person. So when you use these kind of different body and mind synergy techniques, the and body mind coordination, the whole healing is happening, and the transformation, discovering of your own self worth, your identity is happening in totality. Your body is understanding your own connecting with your own five senses: touch, skin, touch, your, I mean, how you, the five senses like see, smell, the sight, hearing, touching. So when all these five senses are being activated, the hormones, uh, the reaction, the way they are absorbing the energy in that particular time is different, because they're completely connected to themselves. Secondly, it is very important, because nowadays I really see that no, I mean, they just don't know what is the meaning of being happy. Nobody understands how to be happy in any state of life, whatever challenges come in your life, how to still be happy, how to be going with the flow with the universe, how to be in acceptance, how to be in allowance, how to accept everything, whatever life is offering to them. So by that time, the mind, your subconscious mind is integrating new belief systems, and every belief, whatever you integrate in your subconscious level, is actually putting 6,000 Xerox copies in your mind. It's punching 6,000 Xerox copies. So if you teach a child at that particular time how to connect to their own self-worth, acknowledging your self-worth, your complexes, your superiority and inferiority, how to deal with your own limitations, and how to be happy in everything, every part of their life stages. You teach that belief system, you teach them how to be in allowance and acceptance. I feel it would be a great change for the youth which is coming up, and they could understand things, they understand their own potential, they will understand their own identity, and they would understand their uniqueness. They know who they are, and they know exactly how to discover themselves and on which path they need to take. So I feel it is very important to bring this whole modality into every schools and create a subject of happiness, which would also bring mental and physical synergy of a different way of living. You know, mental mind body synergy is all about understanding your own own side of your life, and how to be happy. And that is the main thing right now, that a person has to know that we struggle, we are still struggling, but if we had given that kind of education in our childhood, I think we could also be different people. We could have been a different person at, and I mean, we could have understood ourselves much better, which without struggling and without challenges. And definitely I feel, I mean, I see, I have students in, I work in Israel as well, and I had treated a bunch of autistic kids over there, and they were all struggling to get in the army, because to be in the army is a proud moment for them to be to get into an army in Israel. And there it was like integrating ragas, music, movements, postures, breath work, footwork for them and for autistic people. It was a beautiful process for them, and within just 5 sessions, they showed tremendous change in their graph. And I met the psychiatrist also, and then the psychiatrist was also shocked at how in these 5 sessions, how the child has been transformed and is being able to understand his own limitations, and his concentration, his focus, his um, how to be awareness, everything had changed. And definitely they all got it in the army, and that was biggest achievement and victory for me. So I
That's
feel that when people out of India can absorb and integrate such a culture and such a lifestyle, um, to transform their lives, I think we should encourage it in India as well.
I'm sure after listening this story specifically, the autistic kids, how they got transformed and got an entry in army. It's not a small thing, I guess, because First, because by till what I understand, the autistic kids, it's very difficult to mental, their control of their mental. Suddenly they get hyper, suddenly they get cool. So for them to get sing and get enroll into the army as well as a psychiatrist
To be
also,
disciplined,
yeah,
to
autism.
understand discipline. Yeah.
It's a very, very, very big thing. I guess it's happened that for this. So it's a revolutionary thing, I guess. I can say in the better word. Okay, if autistic kids get this such benefits, anyone can get anyone. Okay, any stage
Absolutely.
of person, either it's a kid or a age of person, can definitely get benefit. So my last, not by the least, yeah, I can say just that. But can you just tell me, in the next 5-10 years, where do you see this natya therapy?
So my institute's name is Natya Therapy Institute of Vedic Arts, and we have different kinds of courses. We have pre-recorded courses. We have live Zoom courses. We have webinars. We have courses happening in person also. So I see that, and all these are being certified courses. So it is practitioner, self improvement practitioner, instructor. So I see in next 5 years, I see my institute creating huge transformation in all around the world in people's life, adapting these courses, spreading this beautiful art, which is just channelized through me, and it's just I'm just a medium to bring this art into a different form of wellness technique, wellness therapy. And I see that eventually every people should adapt this in their, like as I said, I want to get in. I would want educate this becoming a part of education. Like we do have co-curricular activities and everything. So I would like to see my courses getting involved in education system, which will also transform the young minds, and even doing a lot of wellness retreats, lot of seminars, lot of um, different people having different courses, learning them, self improving themselves, changing their life forms, and of course teaching others as well. Like you learn from this institute and you take it and you teach another 5 people. That would be the biggest joy and happiness I would achieve in this. So
I'm
I feel
sure.
it is just
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure there will be a lot of Komal will come into the, spread this novel thing into the community, and are they will definitely change the human lives with this therapy. It's really very nice to know about this therapy in detail. I really love to have a conversation with you. That's something maybe a lot of people didn't know. Now they are aware, so they will see their surroundings and who can get benefit by themselves as well as the surrounding people. They can spread this word. So thank you, Komal, for this lovely conversation. So that's a wrap up for today's show. If you enjoyed this episode, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe our channel and share and
I would
spread.
even like I would love to offer something to them, since I have spoken about something which is movement and posture and
Yeah, yeah,
physical body and mind. So I would like to understand and just give them a basic understanding of all your viewers who are watching the show in India, out of India, that just simple namaskar we do in India. This namaste is just talking about the divine within me is going to the divine within you. But the whole understanding of doing namaste in India is about bringing your energy of your left brain and right brain, when your left palm and your right palm is joining together. We are bringing that masculine and feminine, left brain, right brain, Ida, Pingla, sun, moon, Shiv, Shakti, everything together, uh, and when we just bow down, that's when we bow our neck down, we are operating out of releasing all our ego, our pride, our fears, our doubts, and operating out of complete surrender. So when you are putting that energy and respecting it towards another person, or you're going down and doing that greet namaskar to a person, that genuinely is transporting that energy from you to that person. And that's where the energy, when the energy transfers to another person, that's where the actual namaskar is happening. And that by doing it for your own self, I mean, when you go to the temples and you go to your source, wherever you want to go and pray, that is the time when you just put this and bow down to the god. That is where you are operating from, you are coming from x to triple x. So you are, that time you are asking, absorbing the energy of the divine, and you are manifesting your goals. So this mudra is all about how to do namaste mudra in front of your god, or in your temples, or to people whom you want to bow down at. So this mudra, and that this itself, mudra itself, is also bringing so much of value and understanding to you. Like, it is absolutely bringing you into complete balance and in synchronicity with the universal rhythm. This mudra, Namaste Mudra, for 10 minutes actually brings you in complete unison with the divine.
Just
That's my.
yeah, that's really nice takeaway for me also. I was just wondering, can see simple thing, the bow down and this mudra, how this beautiful means it's so deeply made, so many so deep meaning with this kind of posture. So if one which is a very regular common in we see everyone greets elder or other person when they meet together. If this such single mudra has this deep meaning, you have a bunch of different mudras to have such meanings. I'm sure I will have to learn those things, and I have to get sync on this. I'm really very curious to understand this. That's really lovely. That's really a good takeaway for me and for everyone. With this, they will definitely get idea a small thing how this big change they can get in their lives. They can see the difference by doing such mudras. So I loved it. In that one word, I can say I just loved it. So for viewers, I can say just only one thing is your journey is unique, and every step you take matters. Until next time, this is Alpha signing off with love and light. Thank you, Komal, for being with us. It's so nice to have you on our show and with this beautiful details of a very small thing. I go down. Okay. So nice to
Thank
have
you
you.
so
We'll
much.
have such more sessions with the more details next for sure. Till then, have a nice day. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.